Hey friends, what's up? This Moon here and I am welcoming you all to my channel. So today I will discuss what is dialect and the characteristics of dialect. Friends, in my previous session I have discussed about language and the characteristics of language as well as the features or language the role of language across curriculum. So you can check out that video by clicking the link in the description box. So today I'm going to discuss about dialect. What is this dialect? So dialect is a form of language that is spoken in a particular area and that uses some of its own words, grammar and pronunciations. On the other hand, we all know that language is the meaningful sound unit which effectively serves the purpose of communication among the human beings. So dialect is the subset language. Each ethnic group has its each dialect, okay, and each dialect of each ethnic group has its own grammar system, and each dialect of each ethnic group has its own pronunciation uniqueness. Another important thing about dialect is that rationality and ethnicity. Rationality and ethnicity of the particular dialect group, they are the chief influential force in producing dialect. So there are various definitions of dialect. Like according to Macmillan Dictionary, dialect serves a way of speaking a language that is used only in a particular area or by a particular group. Apart from this, there is another definition of dialect by Chambers Dictionary. It says that dialect as a form of language spoken in a particular region or by a particular social group differing from other forms in grammar, vocabulary, and in some cases pronunciation. So friends, these are the definitions of dialect. Actually, all the definitions are almost same. You can use it as per your wish. After this, we have some important features as well as characteristics of dialect. Okay. So first one is that dialect originates either from rationality or from politically divided ethnic groups. This is the most important things. As I said before that each ethnic group has its own dialect. Okay. So you can say that the varieties of dialects are fully operated by regionalism or political boundary. And we can also say that the varieties of dialects are exclusively guided by the regional interest of the people. Okay. So another characteristic is that dialect is always a remarkable variation of socio-linguistics. And David Crystal has defined dialect as the subdivisions of language. Another characteristic feature of dialect is that the uses of dialect sometimes become more serious and frequent. That's why this seriousness, this frequent uses of the dialect enhances the honor of it. It means that because of one dialect's seriousness and frequency, it is sometimes accepted by many people of many groups. There is another characteristic feature of dialect which almost resembles the first characteristic feature, that is, every language has its dialect which originates from regionalism or topographical variety. Okay, and the pronunciation of dialects marks variety at individual level and topographical level. Another feature is that ethnicity or cultural or religious practices of small groups survive through dialects. But dialect and its evolutionary space is very slow. That's why the evolution of dialect is not usually seen. Okay. So friends, studying dialects is quite important because the study of dialect can provide the various information about that ethnic group to which that dialect is related. And one important thing is that when the dialects are studied in a complete scientific as well as academic way, then that study is known as dialect geography. So now let's check out some important remarkations of some important theorists about dialect. According to Max Muller, the real and natural life of a language is its dialects. So actually it is said that language is continuously being renewed by its dialects. And in this context, Tom MacArthur commented that the dialects of large cities, however, run the social gamut of language, with outset feature being brought in and new being created more or less continuously. And according to R.L. Trask, It is important to realize that everybody speaks some dialects or other. It is not possible to speak a language without using some dialect. So friends, one important thing is that dialect also influenced standard language, which is a rather special dialect of some language and which is the one which has been codified and elaborated for use in wide variety of domains. So standard language is basically used in news media, in publishing, in education purpose, governmental use. Okay. So friends, these are the informations about dialect. Hope that this video will prove helpful to you all. And if it is, then please give it a like, share it and subscribe to my channel. So thank you so much for watching this video.